Good morning, and welcome to the Brenda Perryman Show right here on TV 33, WHPR, Comcast 90 in Oakland County and Detroit and all over the place, courtesy of the World Wide Web, www.tv33whpr.com. And I am so happy to come here to you today. It's a beautiful day outside. Thank God for the day. And I have a great show for you this morning. It's so action-packed. We have a young entrepreneur. We have Darren from the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission, who we're going to talk about the Civil Rights Act. And then we have Sounds of Imani. So, without further ado, so I get everybody in a great time, I'd like to introduce you to Godwin. Say the last name, Godwin.
Ihentuge.
Ihentuge. I'm almost right. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I am just so excited about your project and everything, but let's tell the audience a little about yourself. You graduated from...
I graduated from U of D Jesuit High School and Academy, and I graduated from Wayne State University.
What was your major at Wayne?
I was a business major, business management with a minor in industrial organization psychology.
Industrial organizational psychology.
It's the study of people in the workplace.
I know.
I got you.
Did you ever deal with the work lives of people?
You know, when I worked at Target shortly after, I was in HR, so I did a lot of that. And then I did a lot of projects online.
Yeah, because I went to Madison, Wisconsin, and we were dealing with teacher work lives, people's work lives in the workplace. You know, it carries over to their personal lives.
Oh, yeah. Everybody has a certain type of personality that just kind of they take with them to the workplace and they bring back.
Yes, they do. And you want to make sure the workplace is conducive to people being happy. Mm-hmm. They know what's expected of them, and if they do it, they should be happy.
I agree, 100%.
I know I do. And so you worked at Target for a while?
Yeah, I worked at Target for about 3 years. Before that, I worked at the Entertainment Coupon Book.
Oh, entertainment over there on
Troy.
Crooks.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I worked at Mosaic Youth Theater shortly after that.
With Rick.
With Rick Sperling. Yes, he's a great guy.
Yeah, nice guy. Ann Arbor.
Yeah, very passionate too.
He is passionate. He is passionate. He is very passionate. I know him. You know, I'm a theater person, so I know him well. And so now you're at
Quicken Loans.
But you have another thing going that is very, very exciting. He has a business called Yum Village. And of course, when we think of yum, we think of yummy food. So tell us about it.
So Yum Village started last year, in a sense. I had a vegan and gluten-free pop-up restaurant. For those who don't know, a pop-up restaurant is a temporary negotiation with the restaurant that's either closed or slow, where we come in and utilize their space temporarily. So we were doing that.
How do you advertise that? So you come into a restaurant who may be closed on a Monday, mm-hmm. and you say you're going to do dinner.
Yeah, we're going to do dinner, or in some cases lunch. So we go and we promote that via Facebook or social media. Currently, every Thursday, we've been doing pop-ups at the Tech Town space right here on 440 Burroughs at Junction 440.
Okay, so the chef comes in, and what happens?
The chef comes in, they have a menu pre-designed, and then they sell this items to the audience. And so the audience or customers come in, and they temporarily eat what that chef has to offer. And it's good for the chef because they get their name out there, they get a chance to gain some capital, but it's also good for the space because now people that normally would not have come to that location are exposed to it, and they might come back later.
Oh, excellent. So do the people who patronize it, do they know what the cuisine is that day? Is it American, Italian, or what?
Yeah, so it depends on the chef, but in some cases, for the most part, it's a preview. So we have a little snapshot of what the menu will be. So at Techtown, we've done your take on a corned beef, but instead of using sauerkraut, for example, we mix it with kimchi. or in some cases we do a perfect egg, oxtail dumplings, just all sorts of
Oxtail dumplings?
yeah, all sorts of different types of dishes.
Oxtail dumplings. I'm still there. I'm still there with oxtail. That's a delicacy now, huh?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Amazing. It's a delicacy now, people. It wasn't always a delicacy.
I remember there was a time when you could just get oxtail right at the Eastern Market.
Can't you do that anymore?
You still can, but the price is probably a little different.
I
from
know.
earlier.
I know. They always said if a penny had more value, then there'll be a run on pennies. So now the oxtails have this value because people want to, I guess, taste it. And so that's at Tech Town every Thursday. Around what time?
11 to 2.
Okay, do you have different chefs who do every Thursday?
Different chefs every Thursday, so it's rotating.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Now, you just got didn't you get some money?
Well, no, we actually are competing in an innovation fund through Venture for America.
Okay, Innovation Fund through Venture for America. Okay.
Yep, we have a campaign on vfa.rockethub.com. We're one of the only people of colors in terms of being presented on
Isn't
that group.
that something?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, the people of color have to get in on these almost grants, these matching programs. It's like a matching program, isn't it?
Exactly. So we have a setup for the campaign where if you donate $50, you actually get invited to a 5-course dinner that we prepare for you in a location that we select. The first location is going to be on August 14th on the rooftop of the Madison. We've got an event on August 17th right at Belle Isle for a Sunday brunch.
How can I find out about that? Maybe I can come.
Yeah, absolutely. We can actually go right on our Facebook page at facebook.com/YumVillage, or we can see all of the news that we update right off the Rocket Hub campaign at vfa.rockethub.com.
So are you the owner?
Yep, this is my baby. I officially started this back in February of this year after careful planning, and then we've just been moving forward.
Wow, that's exciting. So if you're able to raise 10,000, if we're able, you
Yeah.
are able to raise 10,000, you'll be able to build your mobile application.
Yep, we'll be able to build the mobile application and the website to go inside with it, and this will allow patrons and guests to actually follow their favorite chefs and support them.
Where do you find the chefs?
So we go to different culinary schools, different restaurants, and contact chefs. It's actually quite interesting that almost every industry has a chance for entrepreneurship. If you're, for example, a musician, you can go out there and get started. You can get gigs. If you're an artist, you can put on a gallery show. But there isn't really an avenue for chefs per se that can do that. So
Right.
we're working on building up this platform, which would be the website and the mobile application.
Well, it seems like it might be interesting also for one of those pop-up days to have a couple of musicians who want to perform at the pop-up.
Oh, yeah.
And we're getting ready to show something from your business, and you'll be able to narrate that as soon as we can put that on. If we're going to put that on in just a moment, and you could tell the audience about what you're doing.
Sounds
now you
good.
are a chef in your own right?
Yes, I am. And so
What
my
is your
father.
specialty?
I specialize in West African cuisines and Euro-Asian cuisines.
Wow. I tried to make fufu once.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, here it is. That's your logo.
Yes, that's the logo there, Yum Village. That is us.
Who designed that for you?
Justin Norman from Will Do Designs.
That's really cute. I mean, that's nice. So we'll have...
That's one of our chefs. His name is Chef Buddha. He was recently at Colors of our Concert of Colors, and he specializes in vegan and vegetarian cuisines.
Oh. More people need to get into vegan and vegetarian. What's this?
So this is actually a cheese tray that has a little bit of a sweet cheese, some granola under there. There's a sweet red sauce with a cheddar. This is actually from DC Grind with one of our chefs, Dawn Claybrooks.
That dish you had on before, right before, was that like an appetizer or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That was an appetizer.
Because I said, all that do is make me hungry. Oh, now, what's this?
So these are sliders. These are sliders also from Chef Dawn Claybrooks, one of our chefs here with Yum Village.
And what
DC
kind of
Grind.
meat is that?
That is actually, one of them is a vegetarian patty, and the other one is just beef.
Now, this is sushi, right?
This is sushi from the good folks over at Bamboo Plymouth. They're a sushi restaurant, and they also have done some work with us.
How did sushi start getting so popular? Who is this?
This is one of the chefs from Bamboo Plymouth. She's always putting on a good show, very charismatic.
Oh, and she's a person that people like to watch.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is more sushi.
Yes, indeed.
Do you like sushi?
I like sushi. One of the chefs that we have, his name is Chef Black, Leon Singleton. He's a gentleman who owns Hot Toppings and also owns Spudheads. He's going to be putting on a restaurant soon that's going to really take the sushi game by storm.
Who is this?
That's the same chef.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. And this?
This is a chef, Stephanie Duncan. She's a baker. She's done a couple pop-ups for us, and what she does is she specializes in galots, which are pretty much baked pies, galots.
Uh-huh.
So they, you take a pie essentially, and you could put anything in it. It could be meat, vegetables, anything.
Oh, and
this is myself, Brent Foster, and Brian. Brian is a chef over at 212. Brent Foster manages the Woodward Avenue Brewery, along with the Loving Touch
that's
in
in
Emory.
Ferndale.
Absolutely.
Oh, and that's you, isn't it?
Yep. We were doing a pop-up for a startup company called Canvas Detroit, and that's an example of one of the galots.
Oh, okay. That looks interesting. Yeah, it's like a pie.
Yeah, it's a pie that has vegetables or sometimes meats or anything you want. They're really good, and actually, surprisingly, they're also a quick way to generate some healthy items there. It's not as
What
bad
is that
for you.
is that cucumber?
Yeah, cucumber and zucchinis.
Huh. That's interesting. Now, what is this?
So this is another pop-up that we've done. That gentleman right there is Ryan Torgensen, as well as Brent Foster. And right there we have what's called potato lollipops.
Potato lollipops.
Yeah, and so we took
Oh, no,
potato balls and we kind of mixed them together and kind of sauteed them on the outside so they're still crispy.
What does she have on the grill?
She is cooking a poutine, essentially. So it's a potato sandwiches.
Wow. You know, it's funny. I'm not the queen of adventurous eating, but I'd like to try some of this. What is this? Another pop-up or the same one? Or
This is actually a different pop-up. So we've done quite a bit of pop-ups around, and this is actually a little bit different. And this one, we have tacos that we actually just use lettuce wraps instead.
Oh, lettuce wraps. That's healthier. And this is at the same place. I see you.
Yeah, this is a different location
Uh-huh.
and a different pop-up. And this one we were showcasing our pacos, or our potato skin tacos.
Oh, yeah. Now that sounds so interesting. Potato skin tacos. And that's the young lady again. And that's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Great, great. This is so exciting. I mean, you've been pretty busy, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. So in addition to us doing this Venture for America campaign and looking to raise the funds, if we're able to win the competition, then everything that we have will be matched. And then we can take that.
That's what's so important, so important. And what's the deadline?
So we have until the first week of August, I believe. We've got 17 days left to meet our goal and also win the competition.
When is your next event?
August 14th.
Wow, that's just a few days before 3 days before the end of the competition?
Oh, yeah, it's shortly after. So we'll be finishing the competition up on the 5th, I believe.
Oh.
And then on the 14th, which is a Thursday, we'll be putting on the very first fine dine dinner And then we actually have a preview video of us on the website there, right at the vfa.rockethub.com.
Well, let's say your website one more time.
vfa.rockethub.com is where you can find this video of us, and from there you can see us previewing the location for the first dinner.
Okay, okay, that should be very, very exciting. So, thank you so much for coming on this morning. We
Thank you for
got
having
to,
me.
and I just wish you the best of luck, and I hope to attend that pop-up.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna be able to come.
Oh, I hope so. Me and Michelle. Yeah. All right, then. Godwin, thank you so much. Very proud of you, too. And we will be back in just a moment.